Hi, thanks for joining us. We're Team 5, Laura Douglas, Emily Horwath, Cherie Johnson, Anna Louise Proman, and I'm Brett Lincoln. And we're presenting what the research tells us about team creativity and innovation by leadership consultant and organizational psychologist Roger Schwartz. His examination of creativity and innovation seeks to answer in greater detail about the precise nature of the relationship between the two. Up front, he acknowledges that there isn't a clear formula for innovation, but he notes that creativity is the most important factor. It reminds me of a quote from music journalist Chuck Klosterman, where he stated that a genius can be a genius by trying to be a genius. A visionary can only have a vision by accident. And with that in mind, Schwartz identifies 6 prerequisites that contribute to conditions potentially fostering innovation. They are a compelling vision, goal interdependence, support for innovation, a task orientation, a cohesive team, and strong internal and external communications. I'll be followed by Emily presenting a compelling vision.
Thank you, Brett. Many factors contribute to a team's ability to innovate, the first of which is a compelling vision. A compelling vision is a shared mission statement that joins team members in a shared performance goal. In an effective team, members are highly committed to a shared vision and receive individual and team fulfillment by following this vision. According to the wisdom of teams, teams can move up the performance curve from individual to team performance by establishing urgency and direction, setting clear rules of behavior, and spending lots of time together. They can also set a few short-term achievable goals to forge the team together towards this compelling vision. When a team shares a compelling vision, their goals become united in achieving a common purpose. All act in the best interest of the team, pursuing goals that can only be realized if the teammates keep the vision and purpose in mind. Teams are able to reach their fullest potential when they work towards common goals, directing individual skill sets and talents to benefit all. According to the wisdom of teams, effective team leaders can set the stage for goal interdependence by doing real work themselves, by providing constructive feedback, and lastly, by keeping the purpose, goals, and approach relevant and meaningful.
Thank you, Emily. Now I'll talk about support for innovation. Teams are most innovative when they are in a supportive environment. This includes encouragement from senior leadership, proper incentives, and creative freedom. In a supportive ecosystem, risks are encouraged, and in the event of failures, members are encouraged to continue their own intellectual curiosity. Implementing a new idea is risky. It might not work. Teams need to know that they won't be fired if their idea happens to not work out. Otherwise, people aren't going to be willing to offer new ideas. Organizations need to be willing to be flexible and tolerant of teams to feel more comfortable investing in truly innovative ideas instead of marginal returns. Task orientation. A team exhibits task orientation when members share a concern to maintain excellent quality team performance. Teams high on task orientation don't just want members to excel, they make sure that everyone on the team is performing at a superior level. Teammates will review each other's work and provide constructive feedback regarding how it can be improved. A cohesive team. Team cohesion is how much members are committed to the group. There are 3 types of cohesion: interpersonal cohesion, task cohesion, and group pride. Interpersonal cohesion is how much team members like other people on the team, and task cohesion is how committed team members are to work, tasks, or goals. Group pride is the degree of importance that members associate with being a member of the team. Strong internal and external communications. Clear and open communication is helpful for team functioning in general, but fundamental to innovation. Innovative teams excel in both internal and external communication. Strong internal communication allows for sharing knowledge and ideas and creates a safe environment for providing feedback. And with that, I'll pass it off to Laura.
As Cherie and Emily discussed, these ideas can be somewhat intuitive, but creating the conditions is challenging work. Some factors leading to innovation can actually be counterintuitive. We'll discuss 3. So what facilitates creativity can also hinder innovation. The idea generation stage requires divergent thinking and exploration. What assumptions have we made? How can we test them? And what new ideas can we come up with? Implementation, while is convergent and exploitative. All right, so what processes do we have in place currently, and what can we take advantage of in order to get this moving? This requires either dividing the work among two teams or finding a team that can easily switch roles between the divergent thinking and convergent thinking. To talk more about these is Anna.
Thanks, Laura. It is pretty intuitive that diversity increases creativity and innovation in teams, but there are mixed results from research. For example, diversity can also increase task conflicts regarding the distribution of resources, procedures and policies, and interpretation of facts, which is also pretty intuitive given the fact that diverse people will have different backgrounds and different opinions in all matters and not only on creative ideas. Another interesting research result shows that to capture the benefits of diversity, team members need to take the perspective of those who differ from them. What is not an easy thing to do, and people don't do that very often. They need to be really open-minded, have a lot of empathy, and try to see the world through the other's eyes. Another somewhat counterintuitive factor is that conflict is usually considered a key aspect of innovation. But there is research that shows that creativity is higher when there's a moderate amount of conflict in early stages of team's life cycle. In later stages of the team life cycle, it doesn't matter at all. So each team needs to find the healthy level of conflicts that works for them to increase that creativity and innovation. The theories in team innovation are still being developed. There's a lot of research being done in the area, and what we can consider for now and take away from this is that each team, the road to innovation is not a straightforward path, and each team needs to do their homework and try to find out what is the balance and what works for them. Thank you for watching.